is your take on the Honest Ads Act? Does this act have what it takes?
I think more information is always better, particularly knowing that foreign adversaries will seek to use and weaponize our social media platforms to undermine our democracy. I don't want to do anything to stop, my mom or, any of my constituents from posting their political beliefs. But once people start to, post political beliefs in a coordinated way that is, in an effort to try and undermine a democracy, then I think transparency at the very least should be expected, and so that's what these pieces of legislation seek to do.
And what should the companies' responsibilities be, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Google? Should they have to keep track of every single ad, or should that be somebody else's job?
Again, what's so great about these platforms is, we're all free to post what we believe. I don't want to limit that at all. But if it's in a more, coordinated way with, a high volume of users who are supposed to be reached, then I do think there's a responsibility to understand who's posting and whether your platforms are being used by America's adversaries. And so, we'll have to come up with, what dollar amount in ad spending that is, or what, number of other users targeted that would be. But we now know that other countries, would seek to undermine our democracy with social media. And so going forward, we should try and prevent that.
Now, Trump's digital director, former digital director Brad Parscale, as we understand, testified today before the committee. What can you tell us about that and his ongoing role in this investigation going forward?
Yeah, Emily, we don't usually go into, who the witnesses are, other than to say that, this was a digital crime that occurred. There was a hacking of Democratic committee emails, John Podesta's emails, the perpetuation of fake news through social media and Twitter. And so that was what Russia did. We want to understand whether they worked with anyone on the Trump campaign. And so, we're seeking to interview anyone who worked on the Trump data operation to understand whether there was a partnership with Russia, and so that we hopefully can report to the American people soon. And we also have an open hearing coming up where the public will be able to hear from social media companies what they found in the last campaign.